What up, y'all? It's your boy Rick, aka the People's Barber. Welcome to another edition of Flawless Fridays. Today we're going to be going over how to do a bald fade. The tools I'll be using today are going to be my Wahl Balding Clippers, my Wahl Detailers, my Wahl Cordless Magic Clips, my Wahl Shaper Shaver, and my Flawless Exposed Razor. So let's get to it. Alright guys, we're going to start with getting our guide. I'm going to use my Wahl Balding Clippers. I always start in the nape area, work to the left, then the right, just to make sure that the guide stays seamlessly correct throughout the perimeter of the head. Now that we have the guide complete, we're going to knock down the top to a number 1. With that, I'm going to be using my Wahl Cordless Magic Clips with my Wahl Premium Guards. Pop my number 1 on and close my lever, making it a true 1. Making sure to cut in every direction against the hair growth. We want to cut against the grain. Now that we have the guide in place and the top all even to a number 1, we'll begin the blending part of it. I'm going to be using my Wahl Cordless Magic Clips, starting right beneath the guide with a closed lever, meaning a true 0. I cut in sections, so I'm going to blend right here in this section area right here. This is what I like to call section 1, and then we'll move on to the next section. When doing so, I use small C-like motions, like so, keeping the blade on the scalp the entire time. Now that we've completed the 0, I'll open up my lever to a 1/2 and continue the same steps, just a little higher in the guide. Now my next step is going to be with my 1/2 guard, place it on my clipper and close my lever, making it a true 1/2. Yes, I know we just used the 1/2 blade, but the 1/2 guard is 2 to 3 millimeters longer than just the 1/2 blade alone. We'll continue the blend using the same motions right above the next guide area. Opening up my lever all with my 1/2 guard. Now that we've completed the basic steps, I'll come in opening and closing my lever with my 1/2 guard on to buff out any lines of demarcation. Now I'll do the same using just my blade alone. So now we've completed the guide and the blend in section 1, we'll move on to section 2. Now we'll start in with section 2, which is the nape area. Same motions, starting with my Cordless Magic Clip with my lever closed, bringing up my guide, working that small C-like motion. Now opening up the lever, making it a half, and continuing with the blend. Now I'm going to put my half guard on, close my lever, and continue to work in this area to make the blend as nice and clean as we possibly can. Now that our steps are complete, I'll come in with just my blade, opening and closing my lever where I feel the blend needs to be more precise. Now that the blend is complete in section 2, we'll work on section 3 using the exact same motions we did in section 1 and section 2. Just follow those exact same steps right here in section 3. Okay, so now that we've completed the blend in all 3 sections, what I want to do now is go over the top one more time to make sure I get it nice and even and any flyaways that weren't cut the first time around. This will ensure for a nice, even cut. Now that that is complete, we'll remove the bulk from the sides and then begin the edge up. To remove the bulk, I'm going to be using my Wahl Balding Clippers, the exact same clipper we used to begin the guide. Whatever you begin the guide with, you want to make sure to use that exact same clipper to remove the bulk as well. Okay, now that we've completed removing the bulk with my Wahl Balding Clippers, I'm going to use my Wahl 5-star Shaper Shaver to get it as smooth as possible. Making sure to use your shaver just like you would a clipper, but with a paintbrush-like motion. I want to keep the blend with the shaver below my guideline to not make any more lines of demarcation. I want to work smarter, not harder. Alright guys, now this concludes how to do a bald fade. Make sure to follow your boy on Instagram at The People's Barber and Facebook Rick The People's Barber with the link below. Thanks.